Okay, boys and girls, we're up for the last round of this tutorial. This is Dark Valentine 1984 coming right back at you as always. And this is the third part of the GIF tutorial on how to remove the background colors for your GIF images or whatever images you have. So you can make things like, lined wallpapers, like putting it on other gradients, or you want to use it for your storyboard and your Mugen videos. No big deal there. So just like the first two programs, we're going to do it with the same exact program, well, same exact way, but this time we're using Adobe Photoshop for this tutorial. So let's go ahead and get started without further delay. Alright, again, you want to remember the height and width of your particular image. So you go ahead and you click on File and you click on New, and it doesn't have to be an exact name, it could be any name. Alright, now if you already have it set, which most likely it's gonna be anyway, make sure that it's your exact width and height in both in pixels, and make sure it's set for red, green, blue color and set for 8-bit or 16-bit, however you want, but I recommend 8-bit. And make sure it's set for transparent. If it's already set on white, then go ahead and set it on transparent. And for a future reference, if you're an Adobe Photoshop user and you want to save this particular preset so you don't have to keep doing it over and over, then set what you want to set, click on Save Preset, and choose your preset from the particular list that you're going to use. Since it's a custom preset for me, I'm just going to leave mine as you see it before you. And now that you have it set, it's time to get started. Now you have your little window here. You again checkered background to let you know that this is in particular a transparent image. Okay. First thing you want to do is you want to click on. Let me see. First you want to go ahead and you want to minimize this. Then you go ahead and you get your image that you're going to use here. You bring it to Adobe Photoshop. Alright, now that you got it, you go ahead and select it, and you click edit, and you click copy, and then you can close it out. You no longer need it. Now that you have your main one back up, you click on image, or you click on layer, and you just apply it as a new layer. And then we just go ahead and we add it on as normal. Or we'll just click on edit and we'll click paste, and now we have a second layer. Okay, now that you have that done, there was different ways you could do it, but it's easier if you can just paste it. We'll click on our toolbox here and we'll select our magic wand tool. Once we select our magic wand tool, we'll go ahead and click on any of the outside colors or outside border of that character, and you'll just immediately get the color. Okay, once you have the color that you want to use or that you want to pick out that's from around that character, you go ahead and use your move tool and you just gently move it away. And once you're done with that, you have yourself once again another clean cut image. It's basically easier depending on the program that you're going to use, but it's totally up to you. Once you're ready to save, you just go ahead, click File, and you click Save or Save As. If you just want to make a backup copy, then just go ahead and click Save As. Okay, and you want to save it in something else other than the selected one. I'd still say GIF. I'll just say Untitled One. It wouldn't really matter to me. Okay. Now, and this one is a little bit different, as you can see. You can have the exact palette color, and you could also force transparency. I'm just going to have forced none, and I'm just going to leave everything else there, but I'm going to leave transparency there as well. And once I'm done, I just click on OK, and it's up to me if I want it interlace to normal. I'll just leave it normal. And that's pretty much done with that. Now we just go ahead and close. I don't need to save anything else further. We'll just go back to it here, and I'll untitle, and we'll just drag it on to Photoshop and see what happens. Bam, clean cut, transparent image with no problem. If you want to make sure that it's truly transparent, then go ahead. If you have Paint Shop Pro X, go ahead and drag it in there too. I'll do that. It's going to appear white. That's going to be standard. No problem there. If you have something like GIMP, just try it in there too. In GIMP, it shows transparent. So that's great. Now you can apply it to whatever image you want to do, or whatever storyboard type pic you want to apply it to, like adding this on another particular layer that you may or may not want to use, and other things like that. Basically, I'm giving you an option to be creative here. It's totally up to you on how you want to do it. I mean, seriously, it's totally up to you. But I hope this pretty much explains it, and shockingly and surprisingly, doing it in Adobe Photoshop was the fastest. Though I'm not too much of an Adobe Photoshop user, I at least know what I'm looking for in Adobe Photoshop, because to me, all programs like these picture editing tools are the same to me. It's just a different interface and options. So I hope that explains all three parts of the tutorial for you. If you have something like another picture you want to apply to, you could do that. I mean, it's pretty much up to you. Now, say for instance you want to do it for another one. I mean, you can do it for as many of them as you want. If you have a JPEG, you can do it for that. If you have PNG, like PNG or BMP or a GIF, or any one of them, it's fine. Just try to use any one of the three tutorials based on what program you do know how to use the most to your advantage. And that's really all I have to say about that. So, until next time, this is Dark Valentine signing out.